Hello everybody, my name is Mark. Welcome to another one of my investing videos, and in this video I'm going to talk about when is it time to take a profit. And obviously there's no one right answer to this, but this is my answer to what I got going on with my money. And I decided to hang in there for the week. And if you watch my last couple videos, you know that I got a put spread going on United States Steel, ticker symbol X. And here's my spread right here. I have 6 put options. Right here you can see under the quantity the number 6, and their strike price $12. Expiration, their leaps, they expire in 2022. The bid is $345, the ask is $385. And then I have been selling to open weekly puts, and here they are right there. I've been doing 12 of them. Makes it kind of a ratio spread, but not totally, because I do have these $10 strike price put options, and I have 6 of those. So it's more of a kind of a cockamamie diagonal spread. I don't know what to call it, but just know that the main heart and soul essence of this spread is the 6 puts, and I've been selling to open 12 of them to try to bring in extra money, but at a safer strike price of $12 rather than selling less contracts at the 13s, which I'm happy I did that, because as you know, steel is closing below the $13 strikes, and I would have a choice to make if I would just keep it going or if I get out and take a loss. I don't have that issue right now because my puts are at $12 strikes. And I decided to hang in there. Okay, I thought of getting out and taking a profit, and let's go to my transactions. I'll show you what I mean. So first of all, these are my long puts. The bid is $345, the ask is $385. And if you want to know the exact price of what those options are worth if you were to close out of them, then what you can do is you can look up the option Greeks like this. Go to the Greek, click on the view chain, click put like that, and then go out to the expiration of 2021, and then look at this value right here, Theo value, and then go down to $12, and you see 365. So if I were to close out of these $12 puts, I would probably, it's a pretty safe bet that I could put in a limit order for $3.65 and I'd close out. Okay, now if we go to my transactions right here, and we see right here, this is where I bought the 6 $12 puts at $345. So if I were to get out for $365, I have 6 of them. That's $20 per contract profit. I could make $120 profit on that, and that's on the 7th of November, and today is the 20th, so that's about 2 weeks ago that I would have made that nice little chunk of change profit. But I decided to hang in there and just hold on to the 12 puts that I got going right now. And these are the 12 puts that I got going right now. They expire November the 22nd. Today is November the 20th, so that's in 2 days that they're going to expire. And I've decided to hang in there. And if you remember, the bid and the ask on those puts, the bid is $3, the ask is $4. So still got a couple days to go. And as long as steel holds above the $12 strike price, I'm fine. If it goes below $12, then I'm not totally fine. I have a decision to make if I'm going to get out, and probably, well, I think I said in my last video what my plan was. If it goes down a lot, like let's say steel goes down to 11, then I just plan to add more puts and then just continue to sell weeklies at the $12 strikes. Maybe even go out a month, I'm not sure. If it goes down a little bit, like let's say it goes down to like 1180 or 1190, then I'll probably just close out the whole spread and take my winnings and call it a day and wait for steel to make its move. But I decided to hang in there, and the reason why I'm hanging in there is because of this. Okay, this is a 1 month chart on steel, and I have been trading off of this short-term little price action right there. Okay, this right here was the earnings, and I got shaky fingers, I guess, but this little uptick right here, that's a couple weeks ago when steel had a very good earnings report. They beat the estimate. They're still losing money as a company, but not what people thought, and so everybody decided to jump on the bandwagon. And then I waited, And when steel popped up like this, that's when I decided to open the spread. Now, my initial intention was just to sell the $12 puts. And I would be doing just fine doing that. But because I am who I am, and if you watch my videos over the long term, I like to be very safe and careful. And so I thought, well, I'll still sell the $12 puts, but I'll also buy 6 puts just in case I'm wrong and it does go down below here. That way, if I do kind of take a little draw down there, I'll make profit on those long puts. And you saw that I'm up $20 right now, and steel is way the heck up here. It's not even close to expiring. Now, the reason why I'm holding and the reason why I'm hanging in there is this pattern right here. And I can see this immediately in my mind, but I'll draw the lines for you so you can see what I see. So here's the line, and here's this line. And if you want, you don't have to. This is just for reference, okay? That's a little triangle. So when you see little triangles like this, and you see the price kind of going up and down within that little triangle, then I like to wait and see if the price is going to like break outside of the triangle this way, or if it's going to break outside of the triangle this way, okay? Now, if it breaks outside of the triangle this way, then I'm going to keep selling puts, weekly puts. If it breaks down, and I don't know when it's going to make its move, but if steel breaks below, then I'll get out. Hopefully it won't break down too far. I'd rather just get out and take a profit and call it a day. But if it does go way the heck down here, then my plan is, like I said, is to buy more put options. But I've decided to hang in there because I want to wait to see how this little triangle plays out, okay? So for me, it is not time to take a profit. For me, I'm going to hang in there, and I'm going to wait to see which way steel breaks. Is it going to go above the triangle, or is it going to go below the triangle? So what's the answer for you? What would you do? Would you just take the profit and just not even hang in there? Would you get cold feet and just jump out and hit the button and say, wow, I'm up, you know, $60, and I'm also up, and by the way, if we go back to my transactions here, I'm also made some money on those short puts that I've been selling. So here's the transaction. So I made that $51.98, and there's the removal of options right there. So I made all the money there. And these puts, I only have 2 days to wait, and so I'll probably make all that money too, right? So if I get out and I take that 60 whatever dollars that I could got on these 6 puts, I've also made this money, so that's 115. And then if I were to buy to close, let's say at 4 cents a contract, I wouldn't make very much money. I'd only make about $5 or $6, right? So overall, I'd make $125 profit. Would that be enough of a signal for you to get out, seeing what I see with all of this? Because the thing about these triangles here is when you see triangles, that means the price is consolidating, and the bulls and the bears are coming to terms, or they're coming to agreement about what the price is worth at this moment in time. And right now that price is right around there where it's closing. And so now it's just a waiting game to see who's going to make the first move. Is it going to be the bulls, or is it going to be the bears? And that's what I'm waiting for, and that's why I decided to hang in there, wait and see what it does. Yes, I'm taking a risk that still could go way the heck down there. It does have a little support level at the 1150, but that's not the end of the world for me. And the worst case scenario is I end up buying 1,200 shares of steel at $12 a share, in which case I could, if I so feel inclined, take more risk and sell covered calls at the $12 strike price. So there's many choices I have here. Option trading is great. I hope I'm giving you some motivation and some ideas to get in this game. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions at all about anything that I said or that I'm doing, feel free to ask, leave a like or a comment, or whatever you feel so inclined. So until the next video, I will see you in the next video. Have a good day, and ciao.